really need your help. What's a self-tape, man?
Say no more, I got you.
No, I'm serious, but I don't know what to do.
Say no more.
I'm sorry. Alright, first things first, what is a self-tape? A self-tape is when you record an audition and send it over to casting rather than actually going in person and doing it.
Oh my god, it totally is!
It is!
100%!
Oh my god, you totally
I remember that!
Some people hate this because they prefer being in the room and feeding off the energy, you know, talking to the casting director, getting notes right in person right there. But then there's some people who love this because, you know, you get as many takes as you want, you get to choose the take that you like, and you edit it yourself. Why is this even a thing? Casting directors can go through actors a lot quicker this way. They don't gotta be worried about location or timing or... Also, after the pandemic happened and COVID took over, this kind of became the norm, and I feel like it just never went away. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because now actors get the opportunity to, you know, send tapes for stuff that they wouldn't have before. Also, there are times where your initial audition will be over self-tape, but then your callback will be in person. But then there's also times where the callback will be over Zoom, which pretty much means you're gonna be auditioning to the little camera on your laptop.
Are you serious right now, bro?
Which is weird. Honestly, I've done it tons of times, and even now I still am not comfortable with it. But I've booked tons of things this way, over self-tapes and over Zoom, so I'm not mad at it. If you're liking the information so far, please leave a like and subscribe for some more content. Or don't. I'm gonna make it either way. So. Also, I talk a lot with my hands, so just get used to it! Oh, hey. What do you use to film? Honestly, just use your phone. You don't need some crazy $3,000 camera. If you have it, great. But just use your phone. It's fine. Go on Amazon, search up phone tripod, and then just get something like this, and you'll be good. Let's talk about framing. Don't frame yourself vertically. When you shoot your auditions, you're gonna want to place your phone horizontal. Unless the audition breakdown says something else in terms of the positioning, it's always horizontal. Again, not like this, like this. Another important thing, eye line. Where you're looking is just as important as where you're standing and how the shot looks. This is the camera. You're gonna wanna look right here, right on the right, usually where your reader is. Just look over here. And if there's more than one person in the scene, you know, look around as if there's two people. I mean, sometimes the breakdown might say, look directly to the camera. And so instead of doing this, you'll be doing this. Again, always try to look right here, right next to the camera. With iPhones now, there's like 3 different lenses. I don't even know which one I'm supposed to be looking at anyways. Even if you were to look, you're like, ugh. The breakdown will usually say what kind of shot they want. But just in general, try not to have too much space on the top. Always be in the middle. Don't be all the way over here. Like, what is that? Why is there space here? And if you need to step forward, be close. Have a good amount of space here. Don't be too far away from that. I mean, don't be too far away from the camera. Yeah. What about the audio? Relax. The audio from your phone is fine. Just use that. Get everyone in your house to be quiet. Get the TVs off. Get the computers off. Get your dog to be quiet. Everything that needs to be quiet, make it quiet. You don't want the casting director watching your audition and randomly be hearing beep, 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 beep. Ah, ah. Get silence in the house. Use your phone audio. That's fine. Lighting is one of those things where it kind of depends on where you're shooting this. If you're in a spot that you think needs lights, just buy studio lights. It's not the cheapest thing, but it's worth the investment. However, if you cannot get those lights, that's okay. If you're in your room or somewhere that has a window, face the camera on the opposing side of the window. That way the natural light gets on you.
Hey, can I just record from anywhere then? With any background?
Didn't I say no more? Sorry about that, guys. You're gonna want to shoot with a blank background. Get a backdrop though. I'd say get a backdrop. I have this one. This isn't necessarily the best backdrop, but this is just the one that I use. You're gonna want a blank background because anything else would be too distracting. Even if it's like, if you get like one of those large backdrop pieces of paper, like even if it's just enough to cover this portion right here, that's okay. As long as you have enough to make the whole back just look like it's filled, like that's alright. Because again, you're only gonna really be shooting chest up. So as long as this area right here is covered, you'll be okay. But if you don't have access to that right now, or you can't buy that right now, that's okay. Just go to a blank wall and shoot in front of that. Again, don't have pictures and stuff behind you, just a blank wall. Let's talk about wardrobe. What should you wear for your audition? It's easy. Literally just put on an outfit you think that character would wear. The character that you're auditioning for, put on his or her outfit and then just wear it. And if it's just one of those neutral auditions for like a commercial or whatever and it doesn't really specify, that's fine. Wear something neutral. Never wear anything too distracting. See, like right now I have the text on my shirt and stuff. Don't do that. If you want to wear a hoodie, wear a blank one. If you want to wear a t-shirt, wear a blank one. Never wear stuff with designs and stuff that's too busy. You want to have simple stuff that isn't distracting for the casting director and just gets the job done. Have we talked about slating yet? I don't think so. It's pretty much where you introduce yourself to casting. It's your chance to show them your energy, your vibe, kind of just say who you are. Would say your name, height, location, and the agency you're represented by. Here's an example. Hey, my name is John Doe. I'm 6'11", located in Toronto, Ontario, represented by ABC Talent Agency. Readers. Having a reader is another really important thing. A reader is pretty much someone who reads the other lines in the audition for you. This can be a friend, a family member, someone off the street, you figure it out. If you don't have access to someone in person, you can always call someone, put them on speaker, FaceTime someone, just so you can have their voice. That's pretty much it. I would now recommend recording the other lines and trying to match it with the timing. If you do it that way, then you're kind of creating a rhythm you're mentally going to be following over and over again. I've done this myself multiple times. You kind of stop yourself from being authentic and organic and kind of just being in the moment because you're expecting the other actor to speak in a certain way. And so if they don't, it kind of throws you off. Don't pre-record the lines, get a reader in person, that way you're ready for anything. That's pretty much it. If you still feel confused, I'm going to leave a link in the description to an example self-tape, and hopefully that should help you out. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, a comment, and if you want to see more of this kind of content, then subscribe. Or don't. I'm still going to make it out of the way. See, that wasn't too bad. Should've just waited.
You're right. Thank you very much.